Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Collins. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heel.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Conley against Young. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, no one around him. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that one drops for him.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
The Jazz. Has it gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the reverse. For Atlanta, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Young drives in. Now the pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. He takes it in. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it. Pass to Conley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. It's O'Neal atop the key. Pulls up on the elbow. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. That one, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Inside, Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And Young kicks to Collins. Hunter dishes to Collins. Pass to Hunter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. To the paint, Mitchell passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
This is his first free throw of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Now, here is Young, driving the lane. A three from Bogdanovich. They get it back. Shot by Collins, no good. Jazz trailed by 3. Conley against Hunter. Tires from the corner. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And Young, here we go. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. The Hawks leading. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And here's Bogdanovich, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Up top, Gobert. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. Atlanta with the rebound. Passes it to Collins. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell in the corner. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Young taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Now, here's Mitchell after Clint Capella's miss. From 7, Bogdanovich wide open and too long on the shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:58 left to play here in the half. Here's Capella. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots.
Conley against Young. O'Neal from long range. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. O'Neal's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. To the middle. The kick out to Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Cowan. To the inside. Trying to get something going. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 6.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. The Hawks trail by 3. Down low, Collins takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Collins and stolen by Hunter. Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by Collins. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. We're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slip. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at point. Williams scanning the floor. In the corner, Herter with it. Stolen by Clarkson. Gay with it. Williams picks him up. And then Gay with the dunk.
And this is why you got to close up all lanes to the basket. When Gay is driving inside, he is going for the finish.
Williams dishes to Jang. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 3. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Williams kicks to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Clarkson outside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
The shot by Williams, no good. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Gallinari against Gay. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gay dishes to Ingles. Kicks it to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Gay trying to break free. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Ingles.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Whiteside against Williams. Pass to Chang. All alone. It's good. Chang's got his first basket.
Listen, this guy's shooting it well enough these days, is Gorgie Zhang. You might want to run him off his spot and make him put it on the deck.
Ingles finds Clarkson. Here's Oney. Back to Clarkson. Passes it to Ingles. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Unloads. Kept alive. Here's Whiteside. Off target at the rim. The Hawks trail by 3, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:32 left in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
And there's the pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Gay trying to break free. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
From deep, Gallinari. The shot that time, not on target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gay can't hit. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Hurt. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Zhang gets it to go.
Well, that's how you want your big guys to finish, right? Zhang rolling with a purpose.
Pass to Ingles. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup is up and in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead by 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Agile move by Young with the defender right in his face. Slipping past the contact and getting it to go.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trail it. Young inside. Over by Conley. Young, good. Young's got 4 this quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Inside. Over Collins. The jump hook. Bank shot. No good. It's stolen by Gobert. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A mid-first round draft pick, Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
And so Collins nails both of them. Jazz trail by 3. Now Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovich. Capella covering. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Outside Bogdanovich. Young passes to Capella. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here's the break. And here they go. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Young dishes to Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Capella draws the double. Collins wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Kicks it out to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Conley. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Young with the ball. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Young with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And the dunk by Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Conley finds Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint. Tries again. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Young passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. He kicks to Young. To the inside. Right side Collins. 4 on the shot clock. Releases.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Bogdanovich, and Capella sends it back. There's the pass to Conley. Second shot opportunity. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Conley. That's his second personal foul. 4-team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you have to respect Trae Young's work ethic. He's a young player who you can tell puts in the work to develop his game and improve on the few weaknesses he has.
Conley up top. For 3, Mitchell. Atlanta with the rebound. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Up again. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And we're watching 2 highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, B.A., I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Robinson against Mitchell. Stolen by Lowry. Deflects the pass. Outside Robinson. Here's Lowry. Back to Robinson. Adebayo in the post. He's guarded by Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Lowry. It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Conley finds Bogdanovic to the middle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Count it.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Robinson. All sorts of time. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. From outside, off the mark. For Miami, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Now here's Butler. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Robinson defending. Back to O'Neal. Utah gets it back. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Misses the jumper. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Out of bounds. Utah
An
ball.
outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Utah trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Conley. Inside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Robinson. It's good. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one's good from Conley.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Lowry against Conley. Left side Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
I just love the ball movement.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Conley against Lowry. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Conley against Butler. Outside Mitchell. From downtown. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry into the lane. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Lowry. Outside, Tucker. For 3, Robinson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, a good close contest so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Lowry, good.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Now Conley. He's guarded by Lowry. 5 to shoot. Conley passes to Gobert. That shot off the mark. And Miami will go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. And Gobert with a block. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Conley's got 5 now.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
It's Lowry with a drive. Goes up on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Adebayo up top, defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Adebayo with the rejection.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Conley passes to Mitchell. No good on the 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And Conley grabs the miss.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. He shoots it. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Conley against Lowry. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Tucker. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Lowry drawing the double team. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. The kick out to Gay. Over Morris. He got it up in time, but it would not. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat up.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They ended the period holding on to us. And that'll do it for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
setting the floor for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the small forward.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And Utah has possession. 4-point game. Clarkson outside. Here's Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Exactly the result you want from that trip up the court. Rudy Gay with a look from point-blank range.
Here's Oladipo. The rebound by Ingles. The Jazz shooting just 42% so far in the game. Oladipo finds Hero. Morris. The rebound by Whiteside. And this game, folks, a close one here in Salt Lake City. Down low. This for the tie. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Clarkson outside. Ingles, good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Going inside. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 4.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Oladipo outside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Oladipo's gotten 4 this quarter.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Pass to Gay. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And it's blocked by Dedmon. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Oladipo. Back to Morris. Here's Dedmon. Hero for 3. Clarkson grabs a miss. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Whiteside finds Gay. Back to Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The shot no good. And Miami the other way now. On the attack, Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
The open shot by Ingles. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Oladipo outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oladipo's got 6 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And Clarkson, here we go. Pass to Oni. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Now Oladipo. 6 points for him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Oladipo's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Ingles passes to Gay. Now here's Whiteside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A line change here for Utah. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo outside. Hero for three. Sinks the tray. 7 points in the game. The Jazz have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Mitchell from deep three-point range. Offensive board.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Conley against Oladipo. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
From deep, Conley. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're key to... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. Robinson finds some space. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Utah trailing here. Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Over Tucker. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Lowry against Conley. Right side, Butler. Here he goes. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. And Adebayo over to help. Robinson with a steal. Lowry finds Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Lowry against Conley. No good on the triple. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And here's Robinson. Checked by Mitchell. And a big finish by Robinson.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And the bucket is good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Count the basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Conley. This one for 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Gobert on the high post. Working on Adebayo. Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Heat have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Pass to Robinson. And Miami again with the bucket.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Misses off the left iron. The Heat have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Lowry, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Kyle Lowry.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
At the line for Utah, Donovan Mitchell.
He hits the second from the line.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Pass to Butler for 3. Nails it from 3.
Butler.
And the Heat lead by 16.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
From deep, Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Paul. This one for three. O'Neal with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got 6.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Conley against Paul. The pass to Ayton. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert. Count it.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The shake. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Paul is doubled. Passes to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
On the wing, Mitchell puts it up. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Bridges able to finish.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Here's Conley after Mikal Bridges bucket. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. 1:52 left to play in the first. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley against Paul. Knocks it loose. Back to Conley. Right wing. O'Neal. That's a 2-pointer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The kick out to Crowder. Here's Booker. Second chance effort. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From outside the arc, that's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Gobert against Ayton. Conley kicks to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. The pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Paul. From past the arc. Can't hit that one. Mitchell wide open. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making
a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Paul for 3. Here's Crowder. Gobert pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Paul against Conley. He kicks to O'Neal. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. O'Neal's got 5 now.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Passes it to Crowder. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
First team foul.
Ayton dishes to Crowder. Ball outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges.
In the first
shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Booker. To stop the drought.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for the Suns.
There's 1:38 left here in the second. Gay in the corner. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Just to Oni. In the corner, it's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Now Payne. Lots of room. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Ingles in the corner. To the middle. Here's Oni. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Stolen by Clarkson. Oni passes to Whiteside. Inside. And stolen by Payne. Down low. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. Well, for the... And that'll about...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
They got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Gay passes to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Payne covering. The Jazz working the ball around now. That's good from Gay on the assist from Ingles. Gay's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Suns trail by 6. And he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Corner shot. Johnson finds Payne. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Clarkson outside. Oni passes to Ingles. Kicks it out to Gay. Ingles dishes to Gay. Gay on the clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Clarkson surveying the floor. The pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Oni. From about 19 feet. Offensive rebound. Gay passes to Whiteside. Wants to get it to Gay and does. He doesn't hit that one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Inside, here's Whiteside. The shot off that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Gay. The rebound by Johnson. Suns trail by 4 and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Gay and the jam by Rudy Gay.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Payne's shot is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Oni passes to Gay. Here's Oni. Driving in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Solid at feeding his guys the ball. Rudy has no problem giving it up that time.
Shamet on the wing. McGee inside. He's covered by Whiteside. The shot's good from McGee.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Banked in off the glass. Gay's got 8 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Payne looking around. Launches a 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ingles, that's for 2. That one a little long. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Rudy Gay, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And they double up Paul. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Utah has possession. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Paul passes to Crowder. To the paint. Paul for 3. Sinks the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. Conley with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges dishes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Conley surveying the D. Mitchell kicks to Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Booker outside. Over Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Booker finds Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's blocked. They retain possession. They shoot again, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. From deep. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Suns trail by 7. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Paul for 3. Kicks it out to Booker. It's up a 3. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Jazz leading by 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Finally, the pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Paul outside. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Utah the other way. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. High percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement. A good sign for an offense.
Clock at 4. Gobert down low. He's against Crowder. Bogdanovich. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. 2
seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Crowder. A 3 ball. Tries to keep it alive, and he stays with it. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Takes the 3. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at center. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now here's Young. Collins outside. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Takes a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. No good. And Utah will come the other way. Conley goes in. Count that one. Conley's got 5.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now here's Mitchell. Gobert, no good. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's got 7 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Collins. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Young against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. But this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Young. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And another miss by Utah. The Hawks trailing. Capella with it. Outside Young. From deep. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. And Gobert with a block. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Launches it. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Utah with it.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Down low. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one. Conley against Young. Lays it up and banks it in. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell double team. Elbow shot on the way. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young against Conley. High post Young. Back to Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
First free throw is good.
DeAndre Hunter taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Conley. Mitchell drives in. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Young against Conley. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick out to Young. Over Mitchell. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
A minute 35 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Bogdanovic. Gobert with it. Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. Now here's Collins.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Herter. Here's Reddish. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Fires from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Outside, Williams. Takes the 3. Herter can't hit. Utah has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Clock at 4. And it's off from three-point range. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Honey. Pass to Clarkson. Off with the layup.
Utah foul. Jordan Clarkson. And that's his first personal foul. Team 4.
First one falls for him.
You'd be hard-pressed to find an area where Zhang's growth has not been seen. No longer a guy you can send to the line. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to right out of the gates. It was Utah setting the tone. They had great chemistry early on. Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. On the wing, Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Williams into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gay finds Whiteside. Back to Gay. Got a hand on it.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
It's stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Jumps up. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws.
And good whistle there.
The first one falls.
Rudy Gay. one number 2.
Both free throws good from Gay. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 41%. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gallinari inside. Gay's there. Back to Gallinari. 5 on the clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Gorgui Dieng float around on the offensive glass. He's going to find a way to hurt you.
Pass to Oni. Clarkson outside. Ingles passes to Clarkson. Whiteside down low. He's against Dieng. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Soft touch off the glass. Herder's got his first basket.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. To the paint. And stolen by Herder. Poke loose. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Outside, Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal
This guy is so good at figuring out ways to get fouled. Lou Williams, my goodness, again.
I count.
And Williams drops them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Ingles.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Williams defending. 6 on the shot clock.
And a two-handed jam. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Williams' shot is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Utah leading. Clarkson outside. Here's Oni. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Herder with it. Now Whiteside defending. Outside Herder. Pass to Dieng. Back to Herder. Outside Gallinari. Offensive rebound.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Oni. Inside. Nice shot by Whiteside. And the Jazz lead by 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A line change here for Utah.
Team second. Coming under the floor for the Jazz.
Pass to Gallinari. 29 seconds left in the third. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Dieng. That shot is off. Good D by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The 3 ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Young against Conley. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Gobert. An easy 2 on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Atlanta again missing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Conley. Now Mitchell fires the 3, and that's collected by Trae Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Conley passes to Mitchell. Hits the trifecta.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Fires from the wing. And the shot falls short that time. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. 1:51 left in the game. Now here's Capella. Over Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Mitchell. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Well, they've also been very good from the free throw line. That's an important part of what they've done today.
Pass to Mitchell. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep, Conley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. .127 left in the fourth. Conley against Young. Here's Capella. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. To the middle. Here's Conley. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mike Conley.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Collins with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. A 12-point game. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley up top, guarded by Young. O'Neal misses. 3 on 3. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Unloads. Misses the shot. And so it's Utah with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Coming into Miami. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of DA.
Thank you, Kep.
Oh, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Robinson against Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Conley gets the bucket.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Lowry against Conley. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Conley leading the charge. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Here's Gobert. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Butler finds Robinson. To the middle, Tucker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
There's the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And shoots it with a ton of confidence. Bogdanovich is a continuous threat from the mid-range.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. There's the triple. Adebayo down low. Covered by Mitchell. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
Robinson against Conley. There's the drive. Mitchell left side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Got a piece of it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Outside Robinson, back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 5.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. They grabbed their own miss. Gobert. O'Neal inside. Robinson on him. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Count it.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Kicks to Gobert. Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell is double. Bogdanovich wide open. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat leading by 5. And here's Lowry. Stolen by Michael Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. For the 3. That one misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out front, up by 5. And back with the start of the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Lowry from outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Mitchell. He dishes it to O'Neal. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Bogdanovich.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks when he's around.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Traps in the tray. Adebayo's got 9 points.
Good to see Bam showing off some accuracy. That's not his favorite shot, but he drains it.
Conley against Lowry. Over to the wing. Top of the key, Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Feeds to Gobert. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Robinson kicks to Love. Stolen by Mitchell. Adebayo against Conley. He feeds it to Mitchell. Out to Conley. The 3. Rebound by the Heat.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Whiteside. Deep 2 from Robinson. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot. by the big fella.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Dedmon. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And the Heat lead by 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Gay. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Oladipo, here we go. Hero finds Oladipo. Inside, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Oni passes to Whiteside, and he comes up with the deuce.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Clarkson right side, and he banks in the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the pass to Hero. Here's Oladipo, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Oladipo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat over Ingle. And so it's Miami in. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their biggest lead in the first. That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Dedmon. That one doesn't go. So Utah will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jazz trail by 6. Now Clarkson driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Hero on the wing. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot's good by Dedmon.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Gay passes to Oni. He kicks it to Ingles. Plays it up off the glass.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the inside. Here's Dedmon. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Gay passes to Oni. Gay inside. Dedmon's there. And that one's good by Gay.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Oladipo with the ball. Down low, Dedmon. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Dedmon's got 4 points this quarter. The Jazz have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Passes it to Ingles. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Shot's good by Hero. And it's a 6-point Miami lead.
An offensive-minded player. Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
Now, here's Clarkson. Guarded closer. Back to Ingles. Right side, this is to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Right side, kicks to Gay. Over Morris. Gay can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot. Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Struz passes to Dedmon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Dedmon's got 8 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been a tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Oladipo outside. Oladipo draws the double. Hero passes to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
He's still able to throw it down even when a man's all over.
Can you believe that, G? Defense didn't bother him one bit. Amazing concentration. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
29 seconds left to play in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
19 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Now, here's Oladipo. He has 6. Morris, left side, and Morris throws it down.
Terrific dime from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now the feed to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both.
Good on both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Tucker. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the wing right side. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Over Adebayo. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Back to Tucker. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. Lowry against Conley. Here's Mitchell going inside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell. Able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
Outside Robinson. Now here's Tucker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Tucker can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Fires for three. Conley's shot is off. The Heat leading by 8. Adebayo high post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Man, you know Bam Adebayo knows his role. Doesn't play outside of himself. And he's a quality teammate, too.
And Adebayo drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. O'Neal against Butler. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebound by Butler.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's O'Neal, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Lowry against Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Heat ball.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Kicks it to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Lowry against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Gobert in the corner. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Utah.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Pass to Butler. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Lowry finds Adebayo.
We're in total command of this game. The time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. Outside Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And the Heat lead by 8.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Mitchell. Can he keep it going? Misses.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David All.
And let's go.
Thanks a lot, B.A.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. It's done. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Stolen by Booker. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Conley against Paul. To three, Booker. Crowder finds Booker. Gets the three ball to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On offense, here's Utah. 4-point game. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Down low. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Outside Mitchell. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Outside Paul. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Mitchell with the ball. Here's O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Ayton. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Outside Mitchell. Gobert up top. Got a piece of it. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Crowder grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Booker. And slammed it home. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Outside Paul. Fires the 3. And Crowder with the jam.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Suns ahead, up by 3. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Ball finds Bridges. Booker for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Right side Bogdanovic. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal, just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Mitchell's got 9. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Ayton. Gobert, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Back to Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there for the Jazz. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Clarkson. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Like to see Jordan turn on the Jets right there. Change the speed so hard to guard, and Jordan, he's very much capable of that.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game. And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Shaman misses the 3. Utah trailing here. Gay with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Payne. The D's right on him. Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Oni. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Payne. And here is McGee. Defended by Whiteside. And here's Payne outside. Here's Shaman. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Utah leading. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Clarkson outside. Back to Whiteside. Tipped away. McGee with a steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
And here's Payne outside. No good that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
They've got Frank Kaminsky, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Johnson in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one. Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Here's Shamet, and the layup is good off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. Johnson against Ingles. Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Driving in. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from McGee.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Kaminsky. Utah with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. And Clarkson, here we go. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. And here is Kaminsky. Pass to Payne. McGee with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 3.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Gay outside. Now here's Clarkson.
Phoenix foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Oni.
On the defensive end, much more energy and effort since halftime. They're making their opponents work for every look. Great job by this coaching staff.
Count that bucket.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
Up top, Payne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Over to the wing. Johnson passes to Kaminsky. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. From deep, Conley. And they get it back. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 6.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Aiden. Ball against Conley. Right side, Paul. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Give him 8 points now.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Paul draws the double, and Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Booker for 3. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal on the wing for the lead. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Paul for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Suns lead by 2.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
The drive by Mitchell. It's blocked. And they get it back. From deep, Conley. And that's not going to go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Paul passes to Ayton. Up top, Booker. Here's Crowder. Shoots from 12. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Crowder can knock down a mid-range shot from time to time.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And that one's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Booker. Intercepted. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Throws it down, and he And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Bridges outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Conley against Paul. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Crowder, that's good.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell into the lane. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. The shot won't fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Kel Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and a master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. To the middle. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. Oh, he nails it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And the Jazz with possession here. Will it go? Crowder grabs the miss. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Paul against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Here's Gobert. Crowder with a steal. Paul passes to Booker. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home